job you. You're not here for a protest, are you?
Do you have an appointment to visit with them? Or?
You don't need an appointment to visit the Colombian consulate.
The Consul General has requested that no person enter unless they have an appointment.
So she's using you to not face us and just have a chat with her.
That may be the case.
Don't film, please.
That may be the case. All I'm saying, sir, is that the Consul General has requested that nobody come in without an appointment letter. If you don't have an appointment letter, then you can't come in. What I would suggest is you telephone the consulate, make an appointment, and see if you can come on.
Just telephone now.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Estoy tratando de venir al consulado para hablar un rato sobre unos documentos, pero hay 3 policías que me están diciendo que no puedo entrar porque hay una protesta o algo así. She wants to talk to you.
Yes. Hello, ma'am. Yep.
Buena. Wow. ¿Qué fue eso?
Es que va a haber una protesta para evitar cualquier cosa. Porque
Yo quería hablar con la cónsul si se puede un ratico.
yo sé, no hay cónsul ahorita. Estoy
¿Tú eres la
encargada de
encargada?
funciones. Sí.
Bueno, acá hay documentos de organizaciones internacionales independientes que reciben las denuncias de indígenas y de
Sí.
sindicalistas
Si
en Colombia que
quieres
son
dejarlo,
asesinados,
yo te recibo todo
que
lo
son
tú
asesinados
quieres,
y perseguidos
déjalo.
por el gobierno de
Sí,
Colombia.
sí.
Yo le mandé un email a la cónsul que tiene las fotos de Solidaridad, que es de Colombia, con la gente que está secuestrada, porque hay mucha gente que está pidiendo la negociación con la guerrilla. Como ustedes pusieron las fotos de la protesta que el gobierno organizó, queríamos también que ustedes, como una agencia del gobierno acá en Australia, pusieran las imágenes que nosotros tenemos de Solidaridad con la gente que está secuestrada y con la gente que es perseguida por el Estado y por los paramilitares de Colombia. ¿Será que ustedes pueden hacer eso por nosotros?
Yo tengo que
¿Por la
pedir-
libertad de expresión del país?
Ya, ok, eso se consulta, eso lo tengo que consultar.
Bueno.
Con mucho gusto.
Acá te dejo...
Deja todo.
Acá te dejo...
Esto sin compromiso, esto sin compromiso, esto sin compromiso. Hello, how are you?
Good.
¿Cuál es tu nombre?
Hey, Justin. New South Wales Police.
Hi there.
Good, good, good.
We just want to have the other side of the coin to be shown to the world.
There's not just victims of the unions, and it's not just victims of social organization, it's general victims as the people of Colombia.
Las oligarquías colombianas, liberal y conservadora, lacayos del imperialismo norteamericano de los Estados Unidos, han dado como respuesta sangre y fuego, crimen de Estado, terrorismo, crimen selectivo, crimen masivo, hasta nuestros días.
The ultra-right-wing fascist President Albert Uribe, ironically riding the bus of nationalism, has sold the country and its resources while repressing the poor and simulating any class of dissent as terrorism. We also stand with the victims and families of those kidnapped and demand an immediate negotiation with FARC for their liberation. Intercambio humanitario ya.
De esas marchas, de esas protestas de los indígenas que fueron desde Caloto en el Cauca hasta Cali en el Valle del Cauca, no las han pasado al mundo, porque desgraciadamente los medios de comunicación ahí en Colombia, ustedes saben que son de 2 o 3 familias colombianas y pare de contar. Incluso ya algunas transnacionales del periodismo han cogido los medios de comunicación y los tienen en sus manos.
Especially welcome our comrade here, the trade unionist. I'm very glad he's here with us. I know what's been happening as a member of the Teachers Federation. We had a guest from Colombia visit and address us last year who talked about the huge numbers of trade unionists, peasant organisers who've been murdered by this government. Especially respect those people who are going to very bravely go out on the streets of Bogota and other cities in Colombia. Okay, we're having our action here. It's relatively peaceful, but I suppose I'd like to extend my thoughts to those people who are actually inside that country, resisting the repression, resisting the attacks, and fighting against a corrupt right-wing and US-sponsored government. We only have to look at what George Bush said after the murder of the second in charge of FARC. Not long after, he was on the phone to President Uribe, and he said, America will continue to stand with Colombia as it confronts violence and terror and fights drug traffickers. This is Bush's idea. Uribe is Bush's idea of democracy in Latin America. The most corrupt, the most repressive, the most right-wing government in South America. Colombia is increasingly isolated. What's Bush's response when in Bolivia, the indigenous people, the social movements elected indigenous person to the presidency for the first time ever? The response of George Bush and Condoleezza Rice just say, we're worried about the erosion of democracy in Latin America. What's their response when Hugo Chavez is overwhelmingly elected in Venezuela? It's to organise a counter-coup, it's to organise bosses' strike in the oil industry, it's to do everything possible to undermine the process of democratic revolution in that country. And you see it time and time again. And it's no surprise, I think, that Bush supports this invasion into Ecuador. He also supports the Turkish going in to wipe out the Kurds in northern Iraq. He also supports Israel going into the Gaza Strip to wipe out the Palestinians. He's consistent on this front. And of course the US government, we know itself, has invaded time and time and time again. So I guess we in the West, we need to stand firm with the social movements, with the people of Latin America, and we will continue the struggle. Thanks.
Resistencia, 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 resistencia.
Estudiantes.
Que hagamos uno solo. Que bajemos a Uribe. Porque no habrá paz en Colombia. Es el obstáculo, es la piedra en el zapato para el desarrollo del proceso de cambio y de justicia social. Más que en Colombia y Latinoamérica. Muchas gracias.